All right, guys, so here's some video from the front camera. Pretty decent. What do you guys think? All right, now here's the rear camera. Same thing. Decent, not the best, but definitely doable. All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man, Jay. So the Umidigi Power 3 is a phone that I picked up on Amazon for 200 bucks. Now, right at the gate, the phone got a lot of attention, a lot of love shown to it. But some of you guys really hated this phone. I did the Power before, I believe. I've done Umidigi phones on the channel before. Some of you guys probably just don't remember because that was a long time ago. But what I will tell you is the Power 3 is, the name says it all about the battery life. This battery is for sure fantastic. I think I'm on day 3. I think this is day 4 possibly. Let me see here. Might be day 4, but nonetheless, I think it might be day 3. Okay, so this is day 3. 72 hours later, which is what this video is about. So the phone itself, I switched the launcher out. I was having problems with YouTube, right? YouTube was stuttering, and I was having problems with YouTube, and, it was crashing the video. So I decided to, try something. I was like, well, let me change the launcher. I don't know if this is what's happening, but ultimately, I changed the launcher and the phone started working. Like, it plays videos in YouTube. For some reason, certain videos, though, have trouble playing. I don't know what it's about. So, I don't know if it's the processor. I don't know if it's the RAM. I don't know, but it plays YouTube videos for sure. And, it's just a thing. It has a bug with the YouTube app for some reason. So, I wanted to give you a follow-up and talk about that. It is working now. I don't know if it's because I changed the launcher or whatever. I have no clue. But reality is the phone is working like a regular phone now with no issues. Now, the phone does have a headphone jack, which is something that's important. So testing the headphone jack, nothing special, just a headphone jack, and sound quality is great. Speaker quality, though, isn't the best speaker quality, but it's not the worst. You know what I mean? A single bottom firing speaker, you can only get so much. So keep that in mind when you decide to pick up this device. It's not horrible, but it's not the worst either. It's not the top of the line, but it can be done. And for the price point, I know there are a lot of other phones out there that are 200 bucks or less, or a little bit higher, or just in this price range, that kind of slaughter this phone in a lot of ways. But where it doesn't slaughter the phone is cameras and battery. Now, some of you guys said the cameras on this phone were total trash, and I was just like, I don't think they're the worst, and I don't think they're the best, but reality is they're doable. Portrait shots on here to me were very impressive, and I'm almost wanting to say that, video, it's not trash, it's just not up to my standards. You know what I'm saying? Something's definitely going on with the processor. I could factory reset this thing and see if it helps, but I don't think it will. I think the Helio P60 with this combination, for some reason, I could have a faulty device. But this phone won't be a catch and release as a return. I would rather just give it away. I only paid 200 bucks for it, and I think it's so hot that I might want to give it to somebody or put it up for sale for 100 bucks. Hook somebody up with a nice deal. But the Power 3, this is where the phone totally shines. I'm on day 3, and I'm at 65, 67%, 66, around there, which is fantastic. It dropped less than 40% in 3 days. Now, disclaimer, I'm not using it like 24 hours a day. I'm using it as I need to use it for media consumption, emails, text, or whatever. I'm just using it as a regular device. So, because I want to see how that power stands up. And I think it's going to be a phone that lasts for at least 4 to 5 days on a charge for the average consumer, which is what consumers should want. You should want your phone to last 4 to 5 days off of the charger. This has a 6,130 milliamp hour battery inside, and it's packing a 6.53-inch display 1080p. That's a lot of power to push, but it's only pushing it with the Helio P60. So I think that combination with I think it's 4 gigs of RAM in here and 64 gigs onboard storage, I think this is a win. Now, some of you guys felt indifferent about this device, saying, Jay, this is total trash. But there's a lot of people who actually like this phone. There's a lot of people that like this phone, man. I'm not going to sleep on it. I'm not going to say it's a garbage phone. I think it's a worthy phone, whether it's worth $200. I have to leave that up to you. But I mean, it only costs $200, and there's not a lot of phones in this $200 price range that have a 6,000 milliamp hour battery that actually performs like a 6,000 milliamp hour battery. You know what I'm saying? So, other than just regular use, it's fire. I had to change the launcher. That's another thing I want to talk about. I changed the launcher to get my 5 icons across. Now, some of you guys said, "Hey Jay, you know this phone does 5 icons across. Just change it in the settings." Well, I looked everywhere in the settings, but I'm not gonna sit on video and tell you I know everything. So, if this phone can do 5 icons across without changing the launcher, drop it down below. Because once I saw that it did 4 icons across only from when I pulled it out of the box, I immediately knew I was going to change it to my favorite launcher, which is Pix Launcher. P-I-X Launcher in the Google Play Store is free. I think this is one of the best launchers ever. It's blazing fast. It's fantastic. So I immediately knew that I was going to change it to this, but I wanted to keep it as is on video because I wanted to show you how it comes to you out of the box. So if in fact you can change the launcher to 5 across, let me know in the comments. But overall, I think photos on here are great. I don't see anything bad about that. I heard something, so I was looking like, what the heck? I don't see anything bad about this phone at this point. I really don't. I just don't see it. Some people saying it's trash. I don't so much think so. Not just yet. No, I think the photos are good. The videos are suspect. And is this really an Android 10 device? It's my only complaint. Not complaint, but only concerns, I should say. So, want to give you guys a 72-hour follow-up. The phone is nice, man. It's not a bad phone. Facial recognition, fingerprint reader. This is definitely not a 48 megapixel camera, I would say, but the photos do come out great. This is man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.